In this video, we will present the concepts related to the generation and customization of reports produced by the Sizer Electric software. The application provides two types of report formats: detailed calculation reports and tabular reports. We will begin by reviewing the configuration of detailed calculation reports. To do this, select Tools from the main menu, and then choose System Settings. A window with several tabs will appear at the top. Two of these tabs must be configured. One to adjust the header information, and another to define the report formats. First, select the Reports tab. Here, you will find a field labeled Title, where you can enter your company name. In the Image field, you can browse to an image file, such as JPG, PNG, or WMF format. To assign the image to the report header, simply click the Open Folder icon. This will open a file browser where you can select the image. Because the header space in most reports is standardized, it is recommended that your company logo be sized to 300 by 300 pixels to prevent image distortion. Once this is done, your reports will display your company logo and name in the header. To customize the format of the calculation reports, select the Memories tab. At the top of this window, there is a checkbox that enables formatted reports. When this option is enabled, the software uses the LaTeX report engine to generate professionally formatted calculation reports, with bibliographic-style formatting. If the checkbox is disabled, the calculation reports will be generated in plain text format. The checkbox labeled Indentation allows you to add spacing or indentation at the beginning of each paragraph in the report. Select the font type from the list, and choose the font size in the last field of the window. At the bottom, a preview box graphically displays the effects of indentation, font type, and font size. Now that the report format has been configured, let's review how to generate calculation reports. To generate a calculation report in the program, simply select a record within any data grid and click the Calculation Report button on the grid toolbar. A working window will appear along with a progress indicator showing the report generation process. Once completed, a report viewer will open displaying the report. This viewer has its own toolbar, allowing you to print the report, export it to various formats, edit it, and navigate through its pages. As shown, this action generates the calculation report only for the selected record. If you need to generate calculation reports for all conductors in your project, select Reports from the main menu, then choose the Circuits, Calculations group, and select Technical Report. This process may take several minutes, and in large projects windows may display a not responding message on the window header. Please be patient and select the option, Wait for the program to respond. Once completed, a full calculation report for all conductors in the project will be generated. Remember that all reports generated by the software can be exported to PDF Acrobat, spreadsheets, text documents, web documents, image formats, or database formats. To do this, click the arrow next to the Export Report icon and select the desired format. Tabular Reports. When a tabular report is selected from the menu, a configuration window appears before the report is displayed. This window allows you to apply filters to the data shown in the report. A single criteria filter can be applied by disabling the checkbox in the upper right corner of the window, or range-based filters can be applied when the checkbox is enabled. For example, you can specify that only circuits from Area 01 through Area 03 be included. At the bottom, the Circuit Status field allows you to filter whether the report shows all calculated circuits or only those with errors. The Load Type field allows filtering by motors, transformers, and other load types. The last filter allows you to display only circuits with specific conductor sizes selected from the list. Finally, at the bottom of the window, there is a field labeled Title. This text will appear centered in the report header. The default title is displayed, but you may edit it to suit your needs. Report Customization. Although Sizer Electric includes more than 50 different tabular report types, you may need a specific report with customized content. To customize a report, the software allows you to edit the structure of any tabular report. To do this, click the Show Report Designer icon on the toolbar in the Report Preview window. This will open the Fast Report Designer, which is embedded within Sizer Electric. Let's become familiar with this interface. At the top, there are two toolbars used to format report elements. Hovering the mouse over the icons displays a tooltip describing each function. The next toolbar contains icons for text formatting and table border formatting. On the left side, an additional toolbar allows you to insert new bands or sections, summary fields, and graphical elements into the report. In the upper left area of the window, 4 tabs are displayed. The Code tab allows you to program report behavior using the Pascal language. The Data tab displays the report elements, layout, and their properties. The DP, Circuit Filters tab contains the base programming used to integrate data filters into the report. To modify the report layout, select the Page, Circuits tab. 2 panels will appear on the left side. The first, called Report Tree, lists all report fields and data sources. Displays the properties of the selected element. Here, you can modify font type, borders, colors, alignment, and other characteristics. The main area of the window displays the graphical layout of the report. At the top, the band labeled Page Header contains the information displayed at the top of each report page. Below it is a band labeled Child, which contains the report detail header. This section defines the column headers of the report table. Below this area, highlighted in orange, is the master data band. This section contains the database fields that populate the report rows. The next section, labeled Report Summary, displays information shown after all records have been printed. Finally, the page footer band contains the information displayed at the bottom of the last page. To modify report content, select the element you wish to change within the appropriate section. For example, to swap the order of the area and circuit number fields, select the header field within the Child section, click the circuit number text box, and drag it to the new position. Use the alignment and positioning tools in the toolbar to properly align and distribute fields. This change only affects the table header. You must repeat a similar operation in the master data section to rearrange the actual data fields. If you need to replace one database field with another, double-click the header text to edit its label. Then, in the master data section, click the field and use the drop-down arrow to select a different database field. Note that header labels and database field names are independent, so both must be updated if necessary. To modify text box properties, select the element and adjust the desired property in the Object Inspector. For example, you can change the font to Arial Rounded MT, set the height to 1.0, and change the background color to CL Beige. Becoming familiar with these properties is important, as they control the appearance of report elements. Once all changes are complete, save the report layout as a template. Select File from the main menu, then choose Save or Save As. This will save the report layout as a file with the .fr3 extension, which can be shared with other users and opened on any computer with Sizer Electric installed. To open a custom .fr3 report, select Reports from the main menu, scroll to the user report group, and choose Open Report. Browse to the file and click Open to display the customized report. These are the basic concepts for printing and customizing reports in Sizer Electric. Because report customization can be a detailed and advanced task, we recommend downloading and reviewing the Fast Report User Manual, available under Online Report Designer in the Help menu. Thank you for your attention. We also recommend watching the complimentary videos on conductor selection, cable tray and conduit selection, and grounding grid design for a complete understanding of the Sizer Electric software.